But at one point, it really looked like the 8,000 mark on the Nifty was under threat. Selling pressure mounted through the morning. But it's interesting to note that, the Nifty has managed to defend that 8,000 mark about 5 times over the last 1 month. Varinder, it doesn't look easy, right? But then there's always this fear.
Well, everyone is talking about the importance of 8,000, and especially the technical analysts on the street. The reason why it is very, very important. Of course, people will give a lot of theories. But if you just look at the last 1 month, and just see the low Nifty has hit in the last 1 month, you will see it was, on 7th of May, it was 7,997.5, where it actually recovered and closed at nearly 8,057. Apart from that, if you just see in June, it was on 4th June, 8th June, 9th June and 10th June. In 5 days, it was nearly 4 times when we just, missed crossing below that 8,000 mark. So you could see there 8,005 was on 9th June, nearly 8,023 was on 10th June. So it was 8,030 on 8th June, 4th June it was 8,056. Even today, if you just see Nifty, the low was nearly 8,009 we did touch, and now we have recovered nearly 20-30 points from day's low. If you just see the options data, it will clearly tell you the story. It is 7,800 put, which is having the maximum open interest outstanding. Nearly 54 lakh shares are standing there. And you are constantly seeing a lot of buying which is happening at 7,800 put, 7,800, 7,700, 7,900. But 7,800 is the most critical. On the upper side, it's on the call side, it's 8,100. Huge call writing is witnessed at those levels. So clearly there's a lot of technical pressure which is there on the market. On the F&O series, in the F&O you are seeing a lot of pressure being built up now. Especially, people are, or most of the put writers are playing out for that 7,800 level in the market. So, will we get lucky 6th time or so? I really don't know, but it is for sure that 8,000 will be very, very important mark. And if that breaks, Nimesh reminds me that most of the technical analysts in the market are even thinking that if 8,000 breaks, Nifty has a high chance to go towards 7,600, 7,500. That could be, the downside from those levels. So most of the technical analysts, which Nimesh, has gathered some of the reports from Sunil Garg of JP Morgan, Lawrence Blank of CLSA, Vivek Patil, they clearly believe that 8,000 is very important. If that breaks, the next support could be around that 7,500, 7,600.
Varinder, in one line, tell us the significance of, such strong addition at the 7,800 put. What would that imply?
As I said, there are, if someone is buying a put, it clearly means that someone is playing for more downside in the market. If someone is writing a put, it means that someone is seeing that that is a maximum level what they are doing it. So, that is a maximum level where the market could be stretched towards. On 7,800, if we can just pull out 7,800 put on the options data, the premium will be very important for that, because you will see the premium, around 100 rupees or so. That will tell you the story that people are believing that the next stop would be around 7,900. So even if they make any profit, that's the level they are watching out for right now. So keep an eye on that. 54 lakh shares is humongous, and the second highest is, of course, is 8,000, which is nearly 48 lakh shares. So 7,800 put, 37 rupees is and you are seeing nearly 10% open interest build up, which is happening, in terms of 7,800 put, the premium has gone up by nearly 60% in the trade today, which clearly means a lot of people are buying that put in the market.
All right, Varinder, thanks very much for explaining that to us.